Well, if you jab against Butterbean, you will land the punch, but people do that for a couple of rounds, and then ultimately, of course, he's fighting.
Oh! It didn't take long.
Oh, it didn't take long for Butterbean on the floor. I don't think he's with us. That's it. He's out.
On his feet, he's out.
I am.
Matt, one punch is all it took. One punch.
Butterbean's still going after.
Still wants to beat him off.
Because he told him he was going to take care of business.
Butterbean in the trunks with the American flag and the colors of Mexico. So there it is. Here's the exchanges we're looking for. Butterbean beginning to open up. And again, waving that right hand. And he throws a wild right hand. Butterbean again begins to open up. And I think that hurt Burgon. Burgon is knocked out. He goes to a knee. I think that's the end of the fight. I think it was a big right hand that froze Burgon. And that was it. Burgon spits out his mouthpiece. He still doesn't know where he is. Shot, and I think it may have been that one that was the end of Burgon. And right there you see Burgon covering up. There's a left hook, right hand, left hook again, another right hand, and that would be the end of the night for the Butterbean and Burgon. We take a look at another angle here. Here it is, a jab followed by a looping overhand right, followed by a left hook, then a digging right hook to the body. And from there, that would signal the end of Burgon. And Burgon at that point right there, I think that right hand signaled the end, and some big power shots. Wow, Burgon.
Butterbean easy to hit with the jab or anything else for that matter, but he's already wailing. Peter McNeely is not boxing, that's for sure. He's smothering Butterbean. Right hand and a left by Butterbean doesn't move McNeely. They want McNeely to get off first here. Couple of left hooks sends McNeely back. Gets hit with another left hook by Butterbean. McNeely just standing there taking a pounding from Butterbean. This one might not go too much longer. And they stop it. With only moments left to go in the first round, Butterbean is the winner. Peter McNeely just didn't do too much toward the end of that first round. Early in the round, McNeely had landed some jabs and a couple of good left hooks, and then Butterbean, I mean, those punches are coming from way far out, and McNeely just couldn't do anything. He's pretty secure, Butterbean, and having this thing well in hand, and after assuring his corner that it was the case, he went about his business to make it happen, and McNeely just didn't offer much at all in terms of offense. And here's where Butterbean closed the show. Jagen stepping in. McNeely really not defending himself, and I don't think too much argument can be made. Butterbean continues to throw those roundhouse punches, just about everything landing. I think you're safe in assuming that. There is Butterbean. He will race across the ring and attempt to get Monaco down quickly, and by golly,
Butterbean may end up having some longer tough man fights than this one here.
Monaco trying to work the jab on the inside. He busted Butterbean with a pretty good uppercut there. And Monaco is built quite well. You can see he's got a bodybuilder's physique. Just the opposite of Butterbean. He lands a good right hand. Oh, there goes Monaco. Second knockdown in this round.
So if Monaco survives and goes down a couple more times, we could have a 10-5 round.
You got to use the jab against Butterbean if you're going to be effective. Monaco, an inexperienced young fighter. I don't know that he has that good a jab. Monaco, not a skilled boxer, as you can see, leading with the right hand there.
1, 2, let's go. 1, 2, jab.
Good night.
There goes Monaco. And I mean, there he goes. Well, that does it for this fight. Butterbean gets the job done.
He threw 3 right hands and got 3 knockdowns. Into the fight, and good night with that. And all along, we didn't see any combinations from Butterbean. We saw him load up.
We never see combinations.
And I suspect we will see opponents with a higher skill level in some subsequent fights.
Yeah, I'm sure they're working toward that.
But you do see what happens when he gets a clear shot. It's home run derby.
He's a big, strong man. I mean, there's no question about that. And if he hits you on the chin. Butterbean with a left and a right, and Patrick Graham, blood for the nose, and he is rocked. And might be ready to go. Right hand sends Graham to the canvas. A clubbing right hand by Butterbean.
5, 6, 7.
On one knee, Graham beats the 10
Come
count to see if he can get him out of it. Big right hand, and that is it. That is probably going to be the end of this fight. It should be. And Jagen quickly calls a halt to it. So one thunderous right hand sends Patrick Graham through the ropes.
I'm coming for you,
Tulsa, I do it every year along with him. He's a delightful man to be with. It was actually a jab that put him down. It was the jab. Can you imagine that? A strong jab or a hook, kind of a half hook and half jab by Butterbean that sends Patrick Graham through the ropes. And from any angle, it's just as painful to Patrick Graham.
Hey, Eric.
Jagen shaken up by a left hook by Bean. Good right hand by Butterbean. Have you ever seen a greater disparity in the look of two fighters' bodies? And Bean is opening up. Jagen trying to answer back. Jagen, although he's had 8 fights, he just turned pro this year. This is his 9th professional bout this year. He eats a left hook there and is definitely in some trouble. This round obviously seeming very long. Here comes Butterbean in. Good right hand, left hand, down goes Jagen, hits his head hard. Fight is over. And Butterbean has returned to the ring wars with a first round KO. Right hand to the body, followed up with a right hand to the head. Combination left and right. Down goes Jagen, hits his head very hard on the canvas. It's a good combination by Butterbean. All those punches landed. Look at the right hand. Look at again the left-right combination. Down went the kid. Good left hand by Butterbean. Sutton in trouble along the ropes. Throwing everything he's got. He comes in with an uppercut every now and then, which is probably a pretty good weapon with those arms up at each side. Sutton's going to have to answer back with something here. He's got to throw some punches back, or Toby Gibson could step in and stop the fight. Butterbean unloading his...
Try a left hook to the body, then go upstairs. Now he's uppercutting.
The interesting thing, Dave, is he hasn't really hurt Jackson that much with these punches. It's just that Jackson is tired.
Well, now he's throwing the tough man type punches. They told him, get inside, just get the hands moving.
Bob Arum, the promoter of Top Rank, calls him the heavyweight king of the 4-rounders. Well, he's got a couple more rounds to show what he's got.
And Jose Colbian stops the fight. Oh, wow, with 10 seconds to go in the bout. Appointment for Will Harris. Let's take a look at this, guys, and see what you think. Harris fatigued. Some punches there definitely coming in from Butterbean.
Butterbean in the tough man contest, so he saw Butterbean when he was much younger as an infant in this fighting game. There's a good right hand from Butterbean and another one from Butterbean, and that's where the bean is so good. Yeah, these are not sharp, quick, fast shots.
Oh, good right hand by Butterbean. That one stung Kurt Allen. There is a hockey player, if Butterbean can continue to win fights, that they're talking about a possible fight between a hockey player in the National Hockey League, a very tough guy, by the name of Marty McSorley, as we watch Butterbean go to work here at the end of the round.
Oh, yeah, just sit still, let me hit you one time. He learned something from Pastrana. Mauricio Pastrana, the new
Has a good range.
Champion downstairs to the body.
Let go, let go, let go. Keep punching,
Right underneath the outstretched arm of Allen, but that was a nice uppercut by Allen.
Bean really putting his weight in these punches now. There's a good combination from Allen.
But Allen's landing all the shots in there, except for that right. Oh, look out. There goes Butterbean. Allen in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Bean is throwing his body into it.
Allen doing everything he can to stay on his feet.
Listen to this crowd reaction. As Esch, Butterbean goes to work, he's got Allen between the ropes, in trouble. Jagen gets between the two and stops the fight.
Wow.
Not the easiest of victories for Butterbean. He had some problems for 2.5 rounds, but then when he got his man cornered.
Kurt Allen would I think, disagree with that. When he had Allen hurt, Butterbean really poured it on. See him pick up the pace here, really pushing forward with his punches. He thought he had Allen out there, and he hit him a few more times. Jagen said, that's enough, that's enough. I don't like the way that Allen's reacting. Allen wobbled a few times back to the ropes. The only thing keeping him up with the ropes, and when that happens in boxing, the referees are supposed to stop the fight, just like Nady did.
He couldn't escape. He couldn't get out of that corner. He was just trapped. The Bean's got too much mass in front of him to get away. There was no escape route.
Right, getting away from the Bean, you can't circle him because he's so big. Once you circle him, you're on the other side of the ropes. You're at the other corner. That's all.
Here we go, big super heavyweight clash. Kenny Woods at the right side, and as you can plainly see, Butterbean. Oh, good left by Butterbean. He rocks him right off the bat. Approximately 113-pound weight advantage.
That makes a big difference.
Good left jab by Woods. And he's ducking away from Butterbean a little bit more now.
Well, I'm sure his strategy is to try to keep away, keep his jab out there, and keep Butterbean off of him. He's having a little success, not a whole lot, but he's doing okay so far. I think he can take you out with either one.
Oh, good left hook.
He got a running start on that one.
Butterbean took the first round rather handily. And he scores with the left. There's Woods with a good right. Well, Woods doesn't care about Butterbean's popularity, not tonight anyway. Oh, good right, he goes down. Tremendous right by Butterbean. Whoa, tremendous right.
He hit his head on the mat very hard.
Look at it from 3 different angles. Look at that. The left chin, left side of the chin. He went down.
Overhand right.
Look at this.
Right over the top, right on the chin.
Oh, and his head went smashing to the canvas as well. Look at this angle, best angle of the 3. Watch this. Lights out. Tremendous power from the 333-pounder. Butterbean.
Ed White starts him off with a good jab though, Rich.
Yeah, and a good corking right hand by White. He lands another one, and now Bean starts unloading on Ed White, and he landed a very good body shot. His real name, by the way, is Esch. He was not born Butterbean. Bean's normally a headhunter.
There was some swelling under his left eye already, it looks like, Rich.
Good body shot by Butterbean. Nice body shot, but again the right hand by White, and Butterbean is being hit and tattooed by those right hands of White. So far, he's having trouble getting close to him.
White's with a bit of a Buster Douglas look to him, doesn't he? Now the Bean is on the attack.
Oh, he's always on the attack. Nice left hook by Butterbean. He got in close that time and was able to get within punching range, get that left hook off. Ed White looks like he might be out of breath already. He's got his mouth open.
Oh, big left hand by Butterbean.
Good left hook by Butterbean. Now he tries to follow it up. White actually took it very well, though. But now he gets clocked another left hook, and the Bean coming forward and encouraged by the fans. Bean trying to suddenly punch him, and he does there with a right hand, and down goes White, and down goes Joe Cortez, the referee. Butterbean comes right to him. Left hook by Butterbean, trying to finish him with left hooks. White in real trouble, crowd is roaring. Left-right combination, White is down and out of the ring. Fight is over, and another cut developed on the face of Butterbean beside.
Well, once again, he gives us everything we want. Here we go to the end of the fight. Another big left. Butterbean pressing the attack. Not much that White can do here. He seems to be perhaps out on his feet at this point. The right hand and then the left. Cortez jumps in. White out of the ring, and that's the end of the fight. We see it again from a different angle. Butterbean all over his man. Big left, bigger right, the left again, and Ed White is down, and he is out.
Let's go. Eaton landing a shot. Now he's in trouble. Here comes the Bean. Eaton coming almost into your living room here.
Butterbean's a terrific finisher. If he's got you hurt, he's on top of you in your face throwing punches.
He is a tremendous offensive fighter. Eaton is in deep trouble coming forward. Lands a bomb of his own. May have upset the Bean.
Bill Eaton now cut underneath his left eye also.
And Butterbean pounding away. Do we have a new king of the 4-rounders? Butterbean is shaken. I think Eaton won this fight. Let's see how they call it.
Phillips does seem willing. He's standing right in there with the Bean, throwing a few punches. They don't seem to be doing much, but
has an unlimited target to shoot at.
yeah,
Many fights do end.
When he cranks up that right hand and lands it flush, anybody's going to go.
There goes Bean with his roundhouse type attack here. 111 pounds less. He's still in there, Butterbean. Missing with a big right hand. That fires another shot now. Phillips is in some trouble, and he's in the corner where he does not want to be. Guy's so happy in the corner, as Butterbean was between 3 and 4, telling his corner, let's just have fun. Now they want him to get Doug Phillips out of there.
Come on, work out, work out, work out. 2 hands.
Now goes to the body.
Come on, 2 hands, Ray.
Phillips trying to come underneath. Good right to the body by Butterbean. That one hurt.
Oh, yeah.
That hurt to watch. Now he starts to tee off on Phillips. In the first round, that wasn't before he got hit with those shots. We didn't see it. Now Bean starts to tee off.
That's more like the Bean we know and love. But Phillips punches right back. He's not intimidated.
Roberts feels the way to beat Butterbean, and it is the way, is if you can jab and give him some movement. He ended up, I think he in the major tough man contest came in twice second, but was such a hit with the fans that you know, it was almost like he won. Now Roberts is having a pretty good first round here.
King of the 4-rounders, and there are the numbers from round 1, Al.
Good round for Roberts, as we said. A pretty big edge, outlanding Butterbean by 8. So in my mind, I had him at 10-9. Nice right hand by Bean. That's the punch he's trying to get in, and that one, I think, momentarily might have rocked Roberts.
That one rocked him, too.
Kind of pushed him back, at least.
Troy Roberts is from Campbell River in British Columbia, about 2 hours north of Vancouver Island.
He had to stop fishing because the sockeye and the herring were becoming extinct, and they had to stop fishing for a year to allow that species to regenerate itself. Now there's Roberts. Just a little movement and a jab is what he felt you need against Butterbean, and that is true. You can't jab and stand in one spot because he might get that overhand right in. There's the right. That's Butterbean's big weapon. And against these kinds of heavyweights, it has gotten the job done.
Oh, there's a left hand to the ear.
Got the hook in, so Butterbean's making a liar out of him. He's landed some good hooks. Now Roberts is in trouble because he's against in the corner there. He's got to get out of there, and he did there. Butterbean having a better second round for himself.
Well, Butterbean, by his own admission, will tell you he's not a boxer. Comes in to put on a show and brawl. And let's face it, back to Las Vegas after this time out on ESPN2's Friday Night Fights.
Kind of knocked Roberts off balance, and there's one that's a little better. That's Roberts in trouble.
Roberts is hurt, and Roberts is up. Joe Cortez the count of 3.
5, 6, 7, 8. You okay to continue? All right, let's go.
Here in round 3. Butterbean again. Even the forearm hurt Roberts.
That's it.
Just like that, Butterbean turns it on and gets his 39th win and his 30th stoppage. The king of the 4-rounders keeps his title.
11 of 16 power shots in this round. There's the forearm you talked about. That's going to hurt. And this was when Roberts was in huge trouble and ultimately was sent to the canvas.
Yeah, Joe Cortez stepped in and stopped it in round number 3. For the official time of the stoppage, as we take one more look at Butterbean, again closing it out. Roberts was hurt against the ropes. Joe Cortez steps in right here and stops it.
To mix it up with the bean.
I'm surprised he's standing right there with him. I mean, he's not moving. He's just trying to stay within punching range and exchange punches using his own quickness. But this could be disaster.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to be if Bean keeps pitting him against the ropes and landing those shots. But it's creating kind of big right hand by. So they were working close range, good left hook by Butterbean. And it's dangerous to be in there because those short little punches by Butterbean are very punishing. And now he's got Craven hung.
Craven still fighting back.
Well, a bad strategy error in this round by Ken Craven may have been his undoing. Butterbean whacking him in the corner, and now Craven is in trouble. Still punching back, but I don't know how long this one's going to go. Jane 80 says that's enough. Well, Ken Craven gave it all he could, and some of the fans not happy with the stoppage of that fight. I think it was an appropriate stoppage, though. Ken Craven looked like he was in some trouble.
Neither fighter looks as though they've been turning down many meals lately.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, boy.
Over here, Bean.
First knockdown of the fight, and it's Clark who goes down.
5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves, George.
It was more like on top of the head, but it still hurt him.
Clark trying to fight back. Butterbean digging to the body. Down goes Clark for the second time.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your gloves, George.
All right, remember the 3 knockdown. Well, look at Butterbean. Look at the Bean walk across the ring.
He means business tonight.
Good right hand by Butterbean. Clark trying to fight back. That's it. Clark is down and out of the ring. Fight is over. And for the first time tonight, the crowd has a chance to stand and cheer. And now here comes Butterbean walking across the ring. Good body shot. Missed that one to the head. Going to go to the body again. Those are booming body shots, and there's the finisher. That one to the head really straightened up Clark, and he was about finished there. And finally, Butterbean just overpowering. Look at his eyes roll up. This man is going down. These were several clean punches, Gabriel.
He was throwing good punches, Rich. He was. He was connecting, landing with the punches too.
That was quite a flurry by Butterbean. He's the knockout winner in the first round once again.
Rich, he looked good. He looked good doing it.
That last knockdown was a tough one for George Clark. He went flying out of the ring, and referee Toby Gibson called a halt to the proceedings right then.